Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. It's your brother, J.D. Nijah. Word of Truth channel. Word of Truth. Word. With Jeff Deloach. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Today is the first day of the Feast of Purim, or Purim, if you want, however you want to pronounce it. I say Purim. Some people say Purim. I just make it simple. Purim, Purim. So on Purim, let me pray. Heavenly Father, we know that you love your people. You love the tribes. You love Israel. But especially, you put a blessing on Benjamin to be the courage of your people, to be the warriors of your people. You've put Benjamin as a protector beside Judah to rule over the kingdoms with the priests, the Levites. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for making them the invisible conquerors of Judah, my tribe Benjamin. We love you, we honor you, we praise you. And on this day of Purim, we celebrate the courage of my tribe and the courage of the people of Israel to stand up for you and to speak in your name through your heart, brought to us by your Son, Jesus, who died for us, shed his blood for us. Amen. I could have went on and on. Today's a day of prayer, a day of excitement, happy. It's time to be happy. It's time to celebrate my people, the tribe of Benjamin. So we read the book of Esther on Purim. It's it's part of the celebration. So we went into it the other day. I skipped yesterday. We talked a little bit about what type of people my people are. I've gone over it again and again. We're not your average bear. We're given the ability to fight on the right hand and the left hand. Some of the things that my tribe does is things that could be considered devilish, satanic, fallen angelish, because we know we are fallen angels. We're not dumb. We know we're divine beings. The Lord gave us that knowledge of ourselves. And most of us of Benjamin, he's told us, you're one of mine, is what I'm figuring. He lets us know who we are so we can find out, and we're not afraid to do his will, whatever it may be. It's his will, not mine. So anyway, we went through. Don't be scared. I hope you like jamming. I hope you like jamming. I want to jam it with you. We're jamming. Been jamming. And we're jamming right straight from yo. Yeah, man. Rastafari. I Bingy Man. Most high. Higher man. God bless. All right. Haman. So the story goes, the Persian king Xerxes was controlling the whole Asia, all the way down to Ethiopia, and pretty much far and wide he had control. And he had a wife, a queen, Vashti, that thought she was something else. She thought she was something else. What happened? Bitch got kicked to the curb. Thought she was something. So what happened is Esther, The title of the book, Queen Esther, of my tribe Benjamin. She was the niece of the other hero, Mordecai. They were both of my tribe Benjamin, from the line of Kish and Shimei through Jair. Royalty of Jerusalem, Bethlehem Ephrata. Oh, had a fun day yesterday. Kind of got out of my character a little bit. My friend Snow that works the bar, she has this beautiful bestie named Diane. And Diane's my age, and she's not married, but she's espoused to a rich guy. So she drives an expensive car. She has expensive tastes. She dresses expensive. And she's cute as a button. And she's wild. So yesterday, we were making out in the bar. And I know I got Snow pissed. You know, I went through some narcissistic shit, so it's nice to have someone treat you nice. Oh fuck, Snow's I'm gonna hear it today. She's gonna fucking lay into me. But anyway, I had a good day yesterday. It was the beginning of Purim, so I started a day early. But anyway, let me read Esther. Let me get to the story. So there's an evil guy, Haman, that was under the King Xerxes. He was the hotshot. He was right under King Xerxes. And Mordecai wouldn't bow to him. My tribe, we don't bow to other gods. Or heathens or pagans. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen like that. So Mordecai wouldn't bow. And Haman found out he was a Jew. He found out he was a Jew of Judah, of Benjamin. And he made a decree to kill all the Jews throughout the whole land, all the Jews. Go find the Jews and kill them. Anyone that kills a Jew gets a reward, right? So Mordecai and Esther put her life on the line, like Benjamites do. We put our lives on the line. That's another example to you why Benjamin and Jesus were both born in Bethlehem. If you don't know, my tribe, Benjamin was born in Bethlehem just like Jesus. So if you don't know how the Bible works, it's a story and it follows. You gotta figure where people came from, their house. Their house. We went into that yesterday. Their house. What house are you from? I'm from the house of Bethlehem Ephrata, or Bethlehem Judah, or Judah Benjamin. It's where Jerusalem is. Bethlehem's in Benjamin, Jericho's in Benjamin, Jerusalem's in Benjamin. Has to be, because we're the warriors. We're the ones standing at the gate going, fuck no, you're not coming in. Not on my watch. And we have power to open the gate and shut the gate. Who comes in, who comes out. It's part of being in the royal house. So anyhow, Mordecai and Esther turned the tables on Haman. And Esther goes before Xerxes and puts her life on the line because she could have been killed for going in. But anyway, the courage of Esther. The key verse was, this may be the day. How's it go? She said, if I perish, I perish. And he told her, this was the key verse, but thou and thy father's house, my house, you and the rest of you Benjamites, Esther, you're gonna get destroyed. Your house. In other words, your inheritance, your land, your people, going to be destroyed. It says, but thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed, and who knows whether you have come to this kingdom for such a time as this. So when I try and explain, but no one listens, because you got to see to believe. And I don't look like anything you would expect. And just me saying it, people are like, nah, I think I'm more important than him. They can say whatever they want. They're gonna have to learn the hard way that being rebellious. When I tell you this, I'm an honest word of truth. I'm an honest messenger. I can't lie. So these are my people, and I'm here right now at this time to do this job, and I'm doing the best I can. Some of you are getting it, some of you aren't. I can't worry about, I just have to do my job. So anyway, the courage of Esther, she went before the king. Mordecai's deeds made known. Mordecai had saved the king from a plot. The Benjamite's always where he needs to be at the right time for whatever job. The job for Mordecai was to save the king so that the king would give him power. And so he saved the king from these idiots that were trying to kill him, and Mordecai got the king's ring. And so they made a feast. Haman thought he was going to put Mordecai on the gallows. They were going to hang Mordecai because Haman hated the Jews. He made a decree. Haman made a decree with King Xerxes to kill the Jews and to hang Mordecai. And so Haman's fall predicted, and Mordecai came again to the king's gate, but Haman hastened to his house mourning and having his head covered. And Haman told Zeresh, his wife, and all his friends, everything that had befallen him. So they found out that he's a dick. And Esther and Mordecai brought the truth out that this guy's a wicked motherfucker. And he said, his wise men and Zeresh his wife unto him, if Mordecai be the seed of the Jews, before whom thou hast begun to fall, thou shalt not prevail against him, but shall surely fall before him. That's why I say all the time, never been known to fail. Never been known to fail. You'll see me on the ropes. You'll see me on the ropes and go, he's done. He has nothing left. He's going down. Oh, no, he went down. Boom. Get up, Benjamin. Boom. Bam, 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 bam. Knockout. We do it. My tribe does miraculous things. We're the ones that you can't believe. It's like, how did that happen? Watch. I'm telling you, stay tuned. These black Hebrew Israelites that have been fucking with me that won't listen. Fucking yeah. You see the devil in me? Look, I'm going to get these guys anyway. And while they were yet talking with him, came the king's chamberlains and hastened to bring Haman to the banquet that Esther had prepared. Esther made a banquet for the king. We're reading Purim. We're reading Esther because today is Purim. Lots. Pur means lots. So what's your lot? My lot is in the house of Benjamin. Ho, ho. What up? What up? What? You talking to me? Anyhow, Esther's banquet. Laugh at these fucking niggas. Esther the queen answered and said, I have found favor in the sight of the king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition and my people at my request. For we are sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish. But if we had been sold for bondmen and bondwomen, not sold, not bought, neither bought nor sold, nor beg nor bow. Listen to the song again. Jammin. Neither bought nor sold, nor beg nor borrow, nor bow. Get it? Good. If we had been sold as bondmen and bondwomen, I had held my tongue, although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage. Then the king Xerxes answered and said unto Esther, who is he and where is he that does presume in his heart to do so? Right over there, Gabar, Tahar. Right up here, Big Judah. Oh, over here, Ghetto Mike, King David. They presume they know who I am. They have no fucking idea. That's not boasting. I'm just telling you the truth. Word. Hey, Marcy T, if you're out there, baby, I see you everywhere. You're on all the channels I like. It's a good sign. You're a beautiful spirit, sis. I'm glad you're here. It was funny. I said hi to you, and you said hi, Word. I went, I like that. Hi, Word. Word. And the king, the Esther said, the adversary, the enemy, is this wicked Haman. Then Haman was afraid before the king and the queen. And the king, arising from the banquet of wine, in his wrath went into the palace garden, and Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther the queen, and he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Woo! King's like, ooh, I just heard the truth, bro. Then the king returned out of the palace garden unto the place of the banquet of wine, and Haman was fallen upon the bed of Esther. Then the king said, will he force the queen also before me in the house? In the house? You got to understand, the house is your level, your caste, your position. Low income, middle income, middle high income, royalty. That's your house. What house are you in is how much God's gonna back your shit. If you don't have any backing, and you think you do, like jackass up here, Ghetto Mike, if you step out of your house, be ready to get fucked up. You stay in your fucking spot. That's why I tell you guys all the time, if you're a Christian, if you don't know anything and you go to church and you're praising God and you're loving each other and you're doing that, just do that. That's your house. But don't be fucking thinking you're going to come over here and not listen to the truth. If you want to know the truth, you can get it. There's people like me that are out here going to tell you what the rules are. And some of you will take it. It's like, that's fine. I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Presbyterian. I'm a Methodist. I go to church every week. Good. Do that. Do the best where in the house you're at. You guys understand, brothers and sisters? God didn't expect you to be me. You don't want to be me. You don't want to be me. When I say these things, when I get wound up like that, it's because I have to remember who I am. And this is about my people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is today's a celebration of me in my house. So live it up for me if you want. And for God's fucking warriors, okay? We deserve it. We deserve you to have a good time because we fought for you to have a good time. We fought for you to be able to love each other and to enjoy each other's company. Got it? Good. Haman hanged. Then the king said, hang him thereon. So they hanged Haman on the gallows. That was the one he prepared for Mordecai. Then was the king's wrath pacified. These fuckers, see what they're doing is they're building up my wrath, and they're building up my Lord's wrath against them. When you see me mad, that's just him coming out through me. These guys, they don't get it. All they're doing is building up their fucking, they're building their gallows. By fucking with me and not listening. Esther's plea for her people. On the day that King Ahasuerus gave the house of Haman to the Jews, the enemy unto Esther the queen, his enemy unto Esther the queen, and Mordecai came before the king, for Esther had told what he was unto her. So she finally said, Mordecai, it's my uncle. That's Uncle Mordecai. He's family. He's your distant cousin, Xerxes. I'm your queen and he's my uncle. Fucking getting ready to tear up, man. This shit. And the king took off his ring that he had taken from Haman and gave it to Mordecai. And Esther set Mordecai over the house of Haman. And Esther spoke again to the king and fell down at his feet and besought him with tears to put away the mischiefs of Haman the Agagite and his device that he had devised against the Jews. Then the king held out the golden scepter to Esther. So Esther arose and stood before him and said, if it please the king, if I have found favor in your sight, and the thing seem right before the king, and I be pleasing in his eyes, let it be written to reverse the letters devised by Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, which he wrote to destroy the Jews which are in all the king's province. Then the king Xerxes said unto Esther the queen and to Mordecai the Jew, behold, I have given Esther the house of Haman, and to him they have hanged upon the gallows because he laid his hand upon the Jews. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this word. It's so funny. There's all these people out here talking about Jesus, and they got the word, and they're counting the fragments in the Qumran cave number 4, and talking about Paul versus Peter, and on and on and on and on. And they're like, it just sounds like so much noise to me. Because they're not saying anything. They're not really, they don't get it. They're not in the house. I don't know what houses they're coming out of, but creepy shit to me. It said it would be this way in the last days. So anyway, you get it? What we're doing here? We're reading Esther because today is Purim. This is a celebration of my people. Benjamin of Judah. Then the king's scribes called at that time the 3rd month, that is the month Sivan, on the 23rd day thereof, and it was written according to all that Mordecai commanded unto the Jews and the lieutenants and the deputies and the rulers of the provinces, which are from India to Ethiopia, 127 provinces, unto every province according to the writing thereof, and unto every people after their language, and to the Jews according to their writing and according to their language. Part of why I sound weird to you, why I speak different, because I'm trying to put Hebrew knowledge into English language. It doesn't always work. It sounds stilted. It sounds lost, but in Hebrew, it's easy to say what you need to say because you get context with Hebrew. English is a fucking witchcraft language, people. I'll be back and we'll read some more of Esther because it's Purim. Yay! Celebrate! Celebrate!